Hi everyone, Keenan here. I'm with Let's Make Art, and today we're doing coloring with Keenan, and I'm really excited about it because I don't know if you knew this, but the box you get can be painted on. So, I'm going to show you how. I have some supplies here. I have basic watercolors, a red, yellow, and a blue. Interchangeable colors, they're going to be lovely. I have a brush. Also, if I'm not looking at you, I apologize. I'm making sure you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, moving on. Aggressively. I also have a fun little palette here. I'm not sure how to use it. Your hand goes... No, that doesn't make... It could be used as a frisbee. If you know how to use it, let me know. Show me if you're... Bob Ross used one. Nicole uses it. It's sweet. I also have some Crayola Super Tips. Let's get started. I'm actually going to use the box as my working surface, and I'm going to do 1 or 2 drops of each of these colors, and then I'm not going to make it, I did 3 drops. I hope that's okay. And then I'm just going to mix things together. I'm not going to put a bunch in a bunch of little bowl things here. I'm just going to see what happens with these 3 colors, because I'm pretty sure you can get the entire rainbow, which is beautiful. Okay, I've got my 3 colors. I'm going to set it off to the side here. Yeah, I'll do my best to let you be able to see it. Oh, I also have the necessary glass of water. I'm really excited about my glass of water. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is excellent. Now I'm going to do the sun first because I think that's going to be the easiest color to start with. And I'm going to do yellow. Can you see my palette? Let me double check for you. Yes, you can. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this looks. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. Just being all yellow and sunshiny. So I'm alone today, which is okay. Sometimes it's nice to paint alone, but I wanted to color with you. So I'm going to talk to you while I do this so that we feel like we're painting together. I'm going to do this star yellow as well. I hope you like the yellows, because sometimes the yellow's just so bright and happy and warm. And I'm cold right now. I live in Missouri. Where do you live? I bet that's nice. I bet it's nice to live there. But I live in Missouri, and right now I think it's 4 degrees outside before the wind chill, which is really cold. It's not too cold for me and my brother. We went sledding. It was really fun. I'm going to do this pencil a little bit yellow, but I'm going to add a little bit of red. I don't know what I'll get. Nope, I don't want that. I'm going to try again. Yeah, this is good. Watch this. That's almost a pencil color. What if the pencil was purple? Purple's a great color. My daughter Eleanor likes the color purple. I like the colors of the rainbow. I don't have a specific favorite color. Do you guys have a favorite color? You should tell me. This paintbrush has a red brush thistles. Are they called thistles? I think thistles are part of a plant. I could be wrong. How do we make brown? I think there's a way to make brown, but I don't remember how. Is it green? It's blue and yellow mixed with red. I made purple and blue, so that didn't work, but I'm going to try again because we cannot give up. We are here to succeed and create, so I need a little bit more yellow. I'm going to put it in a different spot. Wait, that's red. Oop. I chose red instead of yellow. Silly goose. Silly goose, but that's okay. Okay, here's yellow. Now I need to make green. And that means I need to mix blue. I'm Let me bring this over here for you. I need to make blue and yellow to make green. Ooh, that is a pretty green. Whoa, what? Holy cow. And then you grab some red. That is really dark. We'll roll with it. It's not exactly brown. Let me add some blue. Nope, that made it purple. Let me add some yellow. That's getting closer. I think I need more yellow. Ooh, yep, I do. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, we're going with a purple brown. And we're gonna make this brush handle purple brown. That's a real color. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, this is so fun. I'm so glad you guys are with me. I'm gonna do a different color rainbow. I'm gonna do red in the middle. Kind of like a rainbow started and then stopped and tried to start again, but it stopped in the middle and it never finished. So I did red in the middle. Also, don't let the lines bother you. You got to just color how you want to color. Paint how you want to paint. Use the lines as suggestions on how to remember the shape, but not have to be perfect. I hope that makes sense. I need more yellow. Yellow is not as strong as blue and red, so it's hard for yellow to stick around. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, those ones are bleeding together. Oh, that's so pretty. I've got purple, red, orange. Sunset orange is one of my favorite colors of all time. It's a beautiful color. Do you like the sunset or the sunrise? Do you have more energy in the morning or in the evening? Ask your parents, because I bet they know best. Ask your adults, because they know best. Ooh, this planet is going to be blue. Oh yeah, that's pretty. What if I left that other part white? I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. Ooh, I just mixed a little bit of my yellow with green. Here's a plant. Yellow, my blue and yellow, I mean. I made a, ooh, look at that green. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is lovely. I'm so excited. This is going to be so much fun. And you don't have to just color in the things that are drawn on here, because Nicole made a beautiful box for you to color. You don't have to just do what's on here. You can do the background too. I don't have any ideas for that, but maybe you do. And maybe you can, I don't know, share with us and show us what that looks like. Because I'm curious to know what you think these should look like. I mixed a little bit of yellow with red to get this closer to orange color, and this is my sunset sun. This is my morning sun, and this is my sunset sun. I just decided that now. I'm really excited about it. It's so pretty. We are going to have the most pretty boxes in all the land. Do you know what else you can use your box for? I made a box. Well, I didn't make a box. That'd be really cool, though. But I used a box, and I made the sides stay closed with some tape, and then I cut the top off on the edge. And it's like a little finished project box. Maybe I'll do something like that for everyone and show you guys how I did it. That'd be a fun project. Let me know what you think, because that could be pretty cool. Okay, you can't see my palette very well. Let me move it around a little bit. Here, I'll do this. But I mixed a little bit of blue with a little bit of red, and I got purple. And I'm going to make this planet purple, but only in the Z section. See the Z? Ooh, what Z names do you guys know? Do you know someone with a Z name? I don't think I do. Z. Z. What about animals? Zebra. Hello. Big fan of zebras. When I was a kid, zebras were one of my favorite animals. I went from zebras to owls. Hearts are usually red, so I'm going to color this heart half red because it's close to Valentine's Day, or Valentine's Day is over. Sometimes I lose track of days, but that's okay too. And then this side I'm going to do blue. Check it out, wait for it. Oh, they're going to combine. They're going to be like two half hearts combined into one whole heart. Beautiful. It's serendipitous. I'm going to use this brown one we mixed earlier. Look, my pencil turned a little bit orange. That's so awesome. Oh, here's another brush. I'm going to make the bristles. No, that can't be right. I can't remember the name of them. That's okay. See, this is brown, just like this brush. Well, it's close. It's close. Here we go. Here we go. This one's going to be a good color too. Oh, I accidentally made a better brown. Oh, look at that. This is great. I'll make this pencil brown. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. You know what I don't have? I don't have a snack here today. Well, I have some Reese's, but they're all the way over there. And I don't have anyone here with me to bring me some Reese's. I'm going to make my clouds, check this out, green. Then I have the whole rainbow, I think, on this one rainbow with the clouds. Clouds can be green, I think. In my world, they can be. In your world, too. Ooh, what if I dropped a little bit of blue in there? Ooh, it stayed glue. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now we're working with watercolor. I'm going to do yellow on these stars. Are stars a yellow color or a white color? What do you think? I think they're more yellow in books, but they seem more like a white light. You know what I mean? The sun is yellow. Very warm. I miss the sun. Ooh. This is a good yellow. This is a good yellow. Oh, just like my sticker on my box. It's yellow. It says kids only. I'm a kid at heart, so it counts. How old do you think I am? Wait, do you guys know how old I am? I like to say I'm 7. Some people disagree. I'm going to make the ring of this planet red. So then I have a blue planet and a red ring. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is great. Look at that. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Now I can't decide what else I want to do. Oh, what color should my flower be? I know you guys can hear me. Okay, I'm going to make my flower. It's close to the brown, but it's more orange like my sunset. And I'm going to leave the white. Never mind, I changed my mind immediately. I just went for it, and it worked out. I'm going to make this flower a little orange and brownish, and it's going to be really pretty. Oh, yes. Oh, this is such a pretty little flower. We're going to name this flower. This flower's name is Frank. My grandpa's name is Frank, but he's not a flower. So we're going to name this flower Frank, after my grandpa. I found some pink somehow. I don't know how, but it's going to be really light pink. I'm going to make these clouds here. We can even paint these flaps on the side, which is so fun. Oh, I don't know how I made it pink, but I did. Ooh, the hard part with the flap is that there's a bend in it. You're going to need to watch out for that bend. It'll get you. It'll hold onto your paint and then pour it down the side. I'm going to make it look like the cloud is crying. We call that rain. It's a weather joke. Hope you like my weather joke. I'm going to do another sunset sun because I really liked how this one turned out. But I'm going to add more yellow. Oh, wait. And a little bit more red. Let's see how this looks on the side here. Oh, that's a great color. We did a good job. Team, we are doing really good work here. Really good work. Wow. If you didn't see it with your own eyes, you would not believe how great your box is turning out. But I know that your box is turning out perfectly. Because it's your box. You created it. It doesn't have to look like mine. In fact, I wouldn't want it to be exactly like mine. I like to see the different things you come up with. Because you're creative. Hey, we have another thing inside the box we can paint too. But we're going to use the markers for that. Ooh, I'm excited. It's just like a surprise. It's a secret marker surprise. Oh, this ended up being a good brown too. What else can we paint that's brown? Let's do a brown rainbow. Oh, snap. This is going to be lovely. Brown is such a good color. It seems like a warm hug. That's what I think of when I see brown. Look at that. And then we'll do maybe we'll try and do a darker brown. How do we do a darker brown? More blue? I don't know. Ooh, well, that didn't work. Let's try this color mixed with this color. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. Oh, okay. Ooh, it's like a gray. Oh, and then it's going to bleed in with the other brown. It's going to be so pretty. See, mixing colors is so much fun. Sometimes it's tricky if you want something to be exact, but when you're just trying to create and have fun, then it's really easy. Ooh, there we go. This is going to be nice too. I don't know what this rainbow is going to look like, but I think I'm going to like it. Yep, I've already decided. I love it. Now I'm going to do one of the palettes. My palette's white. And one of my palettes is under my sticker. So that's tricky. Let me get some more yellow here. I'm going to do... What color don't I really have? Need to use a lot of yellow. Maybe a little bit more red. Yes, there we go. Look how much fun this box is turning out to be. Holy cow, this is so great. We've got so many colors, so many options, so many things to color. We're only halfway done with the top of this box. Okay. Ooh, this is a pretty blue. Do you see that? Oh my goodness, just the blue alone is pretty. I'm going to tell you the name of this blue. This is azure blue. Some people say azure. Azure. I say azure. You can say it however you want. This blue is going somewhere. What if we do the palette blue? I'm going to do the palette on my top of my box. Blue. Blue. Do you guys like to sing? I like to sing at work. I used to work at Wendy's. Do you guys know what Wendy's is? I would sing when I worked at Wendy's. They loved it. They didn't love it. No, they were just teasing me. But you should sing whenever you get the chance because it makes you feel good inside. With people, alone, it's just great. You sound the best in an acoustic room, which means your voice bounces off the walls. That sounds good. I bet you guys sound great. Look at how pretty that palette turned out. Oh my goodness. We're so lucky to have watercolors in our life. And this box. What would we paint if we didn't have this box? Probably projects, other projects. But we have this box. If you don't have this box, you should find this box. You can visit letsmakeart.com. Then you can paint with us. Please come paint with us and then show us what you painted. We have a Facebook group. Oh my goodness, I would love to see what you paint. You should share. When you're done with this box, you should share it on the Facebook group. It's called Let's Make Art Kids Projects. That would be so great. I'm doing solid colors, one color for this palette, for these palettes, because we've been doing a lot of mixing, and I decided that I wanted to see what these solid colors look like. Look how good this one, it's already almost dry. And then this red one, oh my goodness. This is too much. This is too much for me. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm gonna do another solid color. Oh, I'm gonna do the reverse on this planet. Let me rotate. Oh yeah, remember, you can always rotate the project you're painting. Don't let it limit you by not being, oop! I got some paint on my hand. That's okay. It washes off after like a year. Oh, I got some on my finger. This is turning out to be a mess. Okay, here we go. Planet being painted. I'm from this planet. Join me in my painting plan. Silly goose. There we go. Okay, now if you remember, I painted this planet blue and red. I'm going to do this planet red with a blue ring. That's what I think I'm going to do. I didn't finish this tail. I'm not sure if I want to finish the tail. Tail of the star. The tail of the star, brought to you by Coloring with Keenan. I'm gonna paint it. Yes, I'm glad I did, because I got to paint something instead of not paint something. Okay, okay, I am kind. I'm creative. We're gonna leave those. I'm gonna do some of these flaps. Let's do, what's this color on my palette just hanging out? Ooh, another purple brown. Yeah, I love this color. Look at that. Sometimes if you leave white spaces, it kind of looks like a reflection. That's how you get dimension, which means shows the shape of the thing. I'm not very good at it, but I can learn. Okay, there's a star on this flap, a flower on this flap. I'm gonna mix solid yellow with solid green and get this flower. I like to make noises with my mouth. I'm not very good at it, but I really like to, because it's fun. Like, see? It's fun for me. So I do it. Okay, now I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get some pink mixed. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna see what yellow and red make. Never mind, it's orange. It's orange. Do not abort. It's super pretty. That's the color of my flower again, but it's a brighter orange. Ooh, a darker orange, I mean. Look at this flower. Oh goodness. Look at that. Would you look at it? Just look at it. And then remember, we have the blue I wanted to paint around this planet. This is lovely. Oh yes. kind of turned it a little green because I let some yellow sneak into my blue. But that's a unique, special, unexpected thing, so that's great. I'm going to get this tail of my star painted. I'm going to lean really far to be able to reach. There's a hidden heart under there. I'm going to do a little bit of red, and then I'm going to do a little bit of blue. Let it do its own thing. Oh man, this is great. Okay, I've got a sneaky little planet here and a little sneaky leaf. I'm going to do my sneaky leaf. Oops, but that's okay. Remember, the lines are just suggestions. Suggestions. Suggestion. Suggestion. That's a weird word. I just decided. And this planet is going to be a red-orange. We're going to call it the fire planet. Okay. Now I've got the front flap and a few things on the side flaps, and then we're going to flip up inside the box. I like to use this orange color. What's this color? Oh, this purple brown. Let's add a little more green. Ooh, this is a good purple. What are these colors? Oh, more purple. Ooh, this palette's going to be just purple. Straight purple. Okay, okay. I'm liking how this is turning out. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, then I'm going to drop a little bit of, check this out. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if this works. I'm going to make that a little thinner. I'm going to drop some blue. Oh. Nice. Okay, and then a star. And then a star. I'm going to get some more yellow on my palette because I've been using a lot of yellow. And here we are, some more yellow there. What sound do you think a star makes? If you know, let me know, because I'm curious. Ooh, there's another star. Perfect. Here we go. Star on the side flap. Is your box the same as my box? Is everyone's box the same? Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Another thing you can do is put a little color in, like I did with this purple one, and then you can grab a different color and just put it right on top. And see what color it makes on its own. Because the watercolor is water, and it's just moving while it dries. And it's got a mind of its own. So, play with it. See what you can figure out. I'm going to do the same, similar thing to this heart on the side flap. And I'm going to do blue. See how it moves? Can you see that? Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Okay, so I finished that little heart there. I'm going to move on to this little palette deal here. And I'm going to do the color of, ooh, let's see, I've got a red one, a blue one. I gotta have a yellow one. I gotta have a yellow palette. Because that's the three colors I'm using. Those are the three colors I'm using. Okay, okay. Yes. Okay. And then I have another planet here. You know what? I'm going to do a yellow planet because I don't have a yellow planet either. What color should the rest of my planet be? Beautiful yellow. Beautiful yellow planet. We're going to make it a new word and a new color. Yellow. Yellow. Okay, I'm going to make this a blue one. Beautiful. Ooh, some of the blue is going into the yellow. Lovely. Okay, I've got a sneaky little green leaf over here in the corner. And then I got a little bit of, what is this color? Ooh, this is a chocolate brown. This one's going to be the color of the flower. I'm pretty sure there's a bell pepper called the chocolate bell pepper. Or a chocolate pepper. I'm pretty sure it's sweet and delicious. I've got a purple planet that seems to be missing its hairline, so let's put that in there for it. It's a little darker, but there's a storm a-brewing on that part of the planet right now. So probably best to avoid that section of the universe for the next few days. Let's see what this color ends up being. Pretty. This ends up being pretty. Okay. Let's add a little bit of red in there. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. We're going to make the handle blue. Because why not? Ooh, a light blue. Ooh, I had some other paint on there on accident and it mixed a little bit. That's great. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Look at this box. Oh my goodness. I mixed some purple, sort of. Ooh, it's like a velvet red. There's velvet cake. That's tasty. Well, some people like velvet cake. I like chocolate cake. Chocolate cake's my favorite cake. Ooh, what color should that palette be? Probably green. I should probably do a green palette. Yep, green little bitty palette there on the side flap. Ooh, that's a nice green, a foliage green. Foliage meaning foliage. And then I'm going to do this color for this flower. I think, everyone, this is the last flower and thing I'm going to paint. And I know I said we were going to do the inside, but I think I'm going to save it. I'm going to make this a cliffhanger, and the inside is going to be next time. Or another time. Maybe not next time, but another time. And it's going to be great, and you can join me then. So check this box out, though. We are finished painting the top of this box. It is absolutely scrumptious. Look at all these colors. I didn't even know I could make this many colors. And now you and I made these colors together. We're great. We make a great team. We should hang out more often. Okay. Thank you so much for coloring with me. I'm glad you showed up. I've been waiting for you for a while. And I'm just really excited. You know? Same. I knew I was late. I know I was late. This was so fun. So please, show me the top of your box. Share it with us on the Let's Make Art Kids projects. And join us next time for Coloring with Keenan for the next thing we do. Who knows what it's going to be? It's a surprise every time. Okay, you have a great day. I'll have a great day. because it's Tuesday, and Tuesdays are nice. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.